Hello, hello, hello. It's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am filming my intro for my A to Z project pan. This project will run from January 1st, 2021 to the end of December 2021. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab, and the creators of this are Jessica and Amanda. So if you're interested in doing this project, go to the Fantastic Ladies Facebook page, find the A to Z project pan and sign up. There's a master list. And hopefully as my journey continues, I'll learn how to link all that stuff below. Without further ado, I'm going to go through all the products that I selected. So for this project, you pick one product for each letter of the alphabet. So most of mine are shadows, and I'll show you everything that I chose. My first product is a unique single shadow, and this is in the color Adorable. I am hoping to pan this. Next product is a unique single shadow in the shade Beautiful. I at least want to get pan on this, but I also hope to finish this as well. Next up is another unique single shadow, and this is in the shade Confident. I think all three of these were loose pigments that I pressed into a pan. So again, I want to hit pan, but hopefully I'm going to finish it. Next up is my Drunk Elephant Cleansing Balm. This is a mini. I did start using it already, but I have a cleansing oil that's open that I want to use first. This weighed in at 42 grams, so I'll keep you posted on the weights as time goes on. Next up is my unique single shadow in the shade Exhilarated. Again, I want to try to hit pan or finish it. This is a nice shade for the inner corner, for your brow bone, to kind of blend things together. So it's a really good, useful shade. Next up is ColourPop in Fishy. This was part of the wet palette that I depotted and put into my single shadow palette. I can't say definitely, I really don't think I'll finish this. It is really pretty all over the lid with like a really pretty shimmer over it. However, it's really dark and I'm not really into blue-green shades. So I'm hoping to just to hit pan in this one. Next up is a unique single shadow pigment again that I pressed, and this is in the shade Gorgeous. This already has pan on it. I do really love this shade, but I'm hoping to use it all up, get it out of my collection. Next up, I have another pressed or loose pigment that I pressed called Heartbroken. This is another unique single shadow. Again, hit pan, hopefully finish it up. Never mind. So next up is the ColourPop single shadow in the shade I'm Chillin'. This was also part of the wet palette, and I depotted this as well. Definitely don't think I'm gonna finish it, but I will hit pan, I hope. Unless I franken it with something else, and then maybe that will work. Next up, I have the Journey Hair Care Hydration Mask. I'm starting off right up here, which I only used this product once, but it was not full when I got it. This is weighing in at 112 grams. So whether I use it as a conditioner, regular conditioner, or as a hair mask, I'm hoping to finish this in 2021. Next up, I have this BFF Bronze Blush and Glow palette. I love this palette. Sorry about the glare. There's a couple of blushes, a bronzer, an illuminator. This is gorgeous. I definitely know I'm not going to finish this, but I really wanted to put it in a project that's going to be lasting for the year because it's one of my favorite palettes. I think that it blends so nicely, and I wanted to really just get use out of a lot of products this year. So if they're in projects, then I know I'll get use. Also, I'm doing so many projects that I'm just going to be pulling for stuff. So even if it's like in a project that's going to end tomorrow, I still might not choose it. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Next up, I have the shade LOL I'm Crying. And this is also from the wet palette, the ColourPop, hoping to hit pan. Don't think I'll finish it unless I franken it. I can channel Jessica Lee for that one. Next up, I have a unique single shadow in the shade Manipulative. I do wear this quite a bit, so I definitely will hit pan in this, maybe even finish it. Next up, I have the Clove and Hollow. This is called a Hydra Tint. It looks like a nail polish. but it is a liquid blush. It's so pretty. It's in the shade Naked, and I basically just put it on and tap it in. Sometimes I'll use that and then put a powder over it, but I don't really know what my goal for that one is. I guess to get usage, maybe halfway, we'll see. But it's full, so I'm not promising much. Next up, I have a single shadow in the shade Optimistic. This is also a unique single shadow, and I'm hoping to, no, this is Optimistic. I'm hoping to get pan in this. It's great for the inner corner. It's great for the brow bone. So I really love this shade, and I'm hoping to finish it. Maybe I could franken it with other shades like the blues to make it a little less scary. The blue's a little less scary. Next up, I have a shade called Pessimistic. This is another unique single shadow, hoping to hit pan or finish. Next up, I have a Bare Minerals loose shadow in the shade Queen Tiffany. It's like it looks like a brown here, but it is more of a purpley brown. And I think that I'm going to end up pressing this into something. I'm not really good about using loose shadows. Maybe I'll mark the container when I'm done. So far, it is 9 grams in weight, but maybe I'll mark the container on the bottom so I can kind of see how far I'm getting to know my usage on that. But we'll see. I mean, if I press it, it might be lasting a lot longer time. I don't really know what my goal is, obviously, to finish it up, but we'll see if that happens. Next up, I have the Ofra and Samantha March collab bronzer in the shade River. It is a two-sided. We have the shimmer and the matte. I really like this bronzer. So again, I just wanted to put it in my project so I could get some usage out of it. I'm hoping to wear off the pattern. I don't know how far that pattern goes down, but I'd like to see some visible progress in this. It does weigh in at 91 grams. Next up, I have a Makeup Geek single shadow in the shade Shimma Shimma. It is a pinky champagne color. It's very pretty, and I'm hoping to hit pan in that. And then next up is the shade, another shade from the ColourPop wet palette that I depotted. And this is called Thickums. It's a very pretty silver, a really pretty opaque silver. I love it. It's so gorgeous. Next up, I have an Ulta Beauty matte liquid lipstick in the shade Nude Pink. And we'll see, hoping to finish that, but I'm not great with liquid lipsticks, and with the whole, although with masks, it's better to use a liquid lipstick, but I'm still not great at doing it. And then I have a Crabtree and Evelyn Sweet Almond Oil Body Lotion. This is for the letter V, and I took it from the Evelyn. I stretched it a little bit, but I'm hoping to finish this up. I also have, excuse you, Rosie, excuse you. Pardon her. I next up for W have a Winmere Stress Relief Roll-On. This is, I use more as a perfume. I want to use it up, get it out of my collection. It really doesn't last very long on me, so I basically put it on, I keep putting it on, I keep putting it on, I keep putting it on, so we'll see. And then I have my, for X, I have my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cottage Cheese. I use this as a eye primer. I use it sometimes in the inner corner. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of this. It's 10.1 centimeters. Let's say maybe I use it a half up. I don't think I'll finish it. It's a very difficult product to use. And then next I have my Unique Setting Spray. This is so old. It's embarrassing. I did try to pan it last year. I didn't. It weighs in at 73 grams. I hope this is going to be done in the next month. This is like a gimme product, so get it out of my collection. And then finally, I have for Z the Zion Health Clay Dry Deodorant in the scent Original. This is a mini. Use that in the middle of the day if I just want to freshen up my underarm smell without putting on more antiperspirant. So hopefully I'll use that up as well. Get it out of my collection. So thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is my A to Z project pan for 2021, and I'm excited to see how far I get. Hopefully this will keep me accountable. I'll see you next month. Bye.